A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And it's Josh Jacobs. He's going to show some burst, and he has a score, 24 yards on the touchdown. The Packers are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green, the Jets, as they play host to the New England Patriots? And it's Stephon Diggs. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Pats get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He's going to scamper 31 yards to the house. Touchdown. The Eagles are out to a 2-0 start. They roll in this one.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New England Patriots. Visiting sideline, there you see Packer head coach Matt LaFleur. These guys off to a strong 2-0 start to begin the 2026 campaign. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. And his guys also 2-0, so this is a good test for both teams here early in the season. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further, as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And he's off to a fantastic start to the season. Already 8 touchdown passes in just his first 2 weeks of the year. Now, I don't think that's a pace he's going to be able to sustain, but at the very least, he's got this offense humming here to start things out.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Again, it's Henderson. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
May now off the bootleg. A short pass caught by Henry. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 7. Diggs in motion left. Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up the third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you've really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
That's good for
They go bootleg. Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this will be a Packers first down as he gets it up past the 35. The Packers at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. This defense for the Pats, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First down. First and 10 at the 49.
To throw now. Here's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That's another Packers first down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at the Patriots 32-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 51 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Green Bay.
Let's go. Ready?
Love now. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Set, cut, go. Ready?
Love. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they called his number in this one.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. Fighting his way. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
I love how you use the word fortuitous there because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place.
Previous play is under review.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. He finds Douglas complete. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the Packers.
They'll run the jet sweep with Douglas. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
3rd and 1.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
Andy Borregales on for the Patriots field goal. A 57.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
First down.
Here we go. Ready.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. They'll get this down to the 38.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Set. Ready.
A gain of 9
60.
yards.
Set.
First down.
On play action, Love to throw. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
First down, Jack, at the 15-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
At the 2-yard line.
Ready.
Love, they go play action now. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Luke Musgrave, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 14-0.
Patriots nothing.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. From the shotgun, it's May. Left side caught by Diggs. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Throwing here is May. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll throw with May. And that's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Here's Bryce Behringer now. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hanson with our EA Sports. But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Packers now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
There, ready.
Off the play fake, Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready? Let's go. Check.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A gain of 12. First down, Green
Blue
Bay.
check. Ready?
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Ready.
At the 40-yard line.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's taken in by Golden. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Set.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains, Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs from 4 yards out. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
McManus now for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. New England's offense set to go. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper to the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
All right, here we go, front.
They run once more with Henderson. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them short gains, make the fundamental tackle. And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 141 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Ready.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Given 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Well, now they'll try the end around. Oh, a good move. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Now McManus for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Douglas. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going to throw. May. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
To the air. May. It's caught on the right side. Williams. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. To throw, it's May. A quick throw there is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
30%.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Love from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10.
Henderson now at first and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
At the 50-yard line.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's May. That's caught inside the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on.
Down.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Look at the big fella go. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
McManus's point after is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he returns this to the 22. New England trying to get a place on offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't...